Hey everyone, how are you doing? I am playing a Regent run, and this is really fun. Let's see. I don't think there's much we can do about this turn. We can basically play Meteor Shower, play Venerate, and then we can play Reflect. Or actually, we can draw more cards. Let's play Shining Strike to get a bit more stars. And then we can play Reflect. Basically block all that attack and also reflect it back onto it. I don't think we need to play anything else. Yeah, that's good. So, this deck, it's a very tiny deck. It's only 20 cards. And we are almost at the halfway point for Act 3. This is Ascension 0 because I haven't bit Ascension 0 yet. Let's see, it's attacking me for 4x4. I can play Particle War twice. Let's see if I play Shining Strike. I can even do Proton Cut again. Do I have enough? I can play Royal Gamble. Let's put the Knockout Blow, or actually the Photon Cut, back on top. And let me play Royal Gamble. And then play more Shining Strike to get more stars. And then dupe my Particle War. This card is so cool. It returns to your hand. How cool is that? When you play it. We have the Bird Swoop, and I like to call it the Bird Poop. We would need some more blocks. We have Particle War, alright. I think I'll be playing Particle Wars a few times. I don't think I need the Defend, actually. Because I'm gonna play Particle Cut. There we go. Put this back on top. Play this quite a few times. And then play my Prolong. Oh, Prolong actually exhausts. What does it upgrade to? It does not exhaust once you upgrade it. I think I would upgrade that after this. Yeah, the next rest sites. And it is almost dead. There we go. Easy peasy. Fish oil, anchor. Know thy place, 0 cost. Apply 1 weak, 1 vulnerable, which is pretty good. Collision course. Do I need it? I think it would be helpful. Particularly, we have a very small deck. We can rotate pretty quickly through the deck. Let's grab that. Wow, that's a really nice relic bar that we have here. And let's upgrade Prolong. We can even do some deck manipulation with Cosmic Indifference. We can get back the Prolong, and then we can play Photon Cut, get it back into our hands, play it again. I wonder though, if you play it again, does this stack more defend for the next turn, or does it, let's see, does it stack the same number of block for the future turns? I haven't figured that out yet. I'm curious. Alright, I have planned to go up this way so I can maybe spend the rest of my money because I have the gold and we don't have Act 4 yet, so this is the last shop that we get our chance to spend some money. It's the Frog Knight, isn't it? Right, I should have played that. Should have, could have, would have. And is there a way that I can get more stars to be able to play my Royal Gamble? Let's find out. Not yet. But we do have retain on this card, so that will be fine. Maybe put this card back on top. But, let's see, we would like to play Cosmic Indifference. And then we can play Know Thy Place, play the photon cut again. Put this card back on top, so we can draw that next turn. And, let's see, play the Meteor Shower. Right. That way we would draw the knockout blow, but that's fine. I'm gonna convert that a bit more. I could also try it out the prolong card. What or how does it stack? Let's see. It's attacking me for 15. I don't need to block at all. I can't play Royal Gamble. Almost all my cards have a star on them. I think I can skip this turn directly and go to the next turn. I think we can go for kill next turn. As long as we can do about 34-35 damage. Now, can we? We cannot. Taking 30? Alright, let's drink a potion. We can play that card again, play Venerate to get more. And we can block, I think, if we play Bird Swoop, play Defend. We almost blocked all of that incoming damage. And it killed itself. Nice. I don't think I need any of these cards. Again, we have a really small deck size, and the fewer the cards that I add into the deck, the better I can go through all of them. Let's see. Can get one more potion. At the start of a turn, transform one card in your hand. Entropy. Equilibrium is a colorless card. Seriously. That's interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing Equilibrium as a colorless card. It used to be a defect card. I like how they made this card design a little bit more 3D with the depth. It's very clean. We can remove one more card. I do feel like we're lacking a little bit when it comes to defend, because if we go into our deck and then we're sorting by card type, and then we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 defend cards in a 21 card deck. I think the usual recommendation is you get 30%. That's roughly 30%. But if I remove the defend, I have one less card. I think I don't need Stardust anymore. Haven't been playing Stardust a lot lately. Haven't been playing 7 star either. These two cards are less useful when I had Meteor Shower, especially when I have enchanted it with the corrupted, what would you call this? Enchantment. And also, the enchantment actually works with our Centennial puzzle, which is quite cool. Alright, with that in mind, let's see. Let's remove the Stardust. Actually, I can play Stardust more reliably than 7 stars. I thought 7 stars was really cool because it deals 7 damage 7 times to all the enemies, but I haven't been able to play that a lot. Alright. I can still buy something, can't I? I don't think I need the Blessing of the Forge because most of my cards, they have already been upgraded. Apart from Dying Star. The important cards, they're all upgraded. I'm gonna get a fire potion, a block potion. And let's see what we get. Oh, it's the Mecha Knight. Alright, let's see. Know thy place. Do I want to draw cards? I don't really think so. I just want to do Reflect and Prolong. And maybe put the Master of Strategy back on top. Actually, I regret drawing these 2 cards. But I can play, let's see, I can play this card. Ah, right, because playing this card, it would trigger the Centennial puzzle. It would still draw all the cards that I put on top of my draw pile. Damn. Let's generate some more stars, and we know exactly what we're drawing into. There's 0 defense. So let's put some defense cards on top. Like Reflect. It doesn't actually attack us. And we can play the knockout blow for 3, but we don't have a defend card. We could have played Reflect, but I'm okay to take 8 damage. The other thing is, I really don't like the Doormaker as our final boss. It's tricky. Okay. Here is where we need a bit more defensive powers. I'm gonna play Know Thy Place, and I'm gonna play Master of Strategy, so it doesn't matter what I put back onto the top. How can we do a bit more star generation? I think all the star generation cards, they are in the draw pile. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Card draw is always good. Don't play that. Just play one more defend card is fine. I'm really happy that I kept the defend card. It's not attacking us. I can try to draw more cards, but I think it's better to just play the knockout blow. Thing is, we may or may not draw the Venerate. But I'm gonna put the Reflect back on top. And Stardust has been pretty useless for this act. It has been a pretty powerful... Oh, I see. And we did bottom deck the Venerate, and we're taking 8. Are we? Yep. No, my stars! You betrayed me. I mean, we could use these potions, but they wouldn't be saving that much. Luckily, we have Particle Wall. We can play this again. So we are losing 7 and 6, which is exactly 13. If we play that, it's a full block. I'm glad that we bought the potion. I thought it was full block, but apparently it wasn't. We weren't having trouble with star generations before, but now apparently we are. Okay. Play this one more time. Get burned one more time. This deck has been working out very well up until this point. And that's why I wanted to record this. But here we are, and we have found out the limitations of this deck. And I guess this is bye-bye. Yeah, we can't block and we can't generate stars. With that in mind, let me have a think. Could we have played this in a different style? Let's give this a retry. Play Master Strategy, and let's see. We can play Shining Strike. And if we play Meteor Shower, we would redraw the Shining Star, which is our main star generation. And then we could have played our Royal Gamble. Let's play a Clock of Stars and Prolong. And now we have 11 stars to work with, which is a lot of stars. It is giving me burns, and I forgot what it is doing next turn. We just had this fight. But I think we don't need... I think we still need to block a lot, don't we? You know what? Let's try to kill it as quickly as we can. Yep, it is gonna buff itself. Let's see. Meteor Strike takes 2 damage. Photon. And then play Shining Strike again. Let's see. I would say put that back on top, actually. I'm okay to get the burns. I do have more energy. I could draw more cards, but I don't want to. It's quite interesting to see different ways of playing exactly the same deck would have very different results. Now we're star positive. Previously we were star hungry. Do that, do that. And are we full blocking? We can play Dying Star to block even more. We're just losing 1 health here. Let's see, what are we drawing? Can we kill in these 2 turns? We have Meteor Shower and Bird Swoop. I always call that one Bird Poop because it's fun. Alright, we have Bird Poop, we have Meteor Shower, and we have Photon Cut. Alright, we actually made it, surprisingly, and we didn't use any of our potions this time. I don't think I'm gonna add any of these cards into my deck. I think I prefer the energy potion than the what did we get rid of? The damage potion, the fire potion, yes. Alright, we survived that with a little bit save scumming. Let's play Meteor Shower and draw 3 cards. We will have the space for that. And then we can play our Bird Swoop. I forgot which one should we be playing first. I mean, I can't figure out which one should we target. But if I do, that's 22. And that is 46. 22 plus 46. That's 68. So close to nice, but we can kill this guy. And we get a ton of stars. And we can play our Royal Gambit. And now we could, if we have more energy, to play the Dying Star, but we don't have to. Know thy place. We can play Shining Strike. We can play Photon Cut. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna play the Master of Strategy. I need to block. I can play Reflect, play Shining Strike again, play Prolong. And actually, we didn't have to. We could just guide out with the Stardust. It has its uses. Glow is really good. Glitter Stream is also really good. I think Glow is good if you need more star generation, but I don't think we actually need more star generation. A little bit more block is quite good for us. And here, I think rather than upgrading anything, I want to have a bit more health. The door. It's dealing 18, isn't it? That's fine. We can just do Meteor Shower. And we can apply more weaken and vulnerability. We can generate more stars. We could play Glitter Stream, but I don't really want to. I can either place Meteor Shower or I can place Venerate back on top. I think I want Venerate. That way I can kickstart the Royal Gamble and just have a ton of stars to work with. I'm happy to take one. And where's my Venerate? There we go. And we can play Royal Gamble. Then we get a ton of stars. And let's see. That's 72, but we want to keep the stars. We don't... Well, here's the thing. Stardust is really good in hallway fights because it deals... And also the 7 stars is really good in hallway fights. But for longer fights, you want the stars to be doing something more productive. Because if you look at the Stardust, per star, it only converts to 5 damage, which is not a lot, but it can be really helpful in situations where you need a burst of damage and you have a lot of stars. that's where it's really useful. I'm gonna play Master of Strat, so it doesn't matter what I put back on top. Taking 4 is fine. Wait, let's play Know Thy Place first. Play Bird Swoop. We're almost there. This is the door guy. Interesting. The door guy is immediately summoned with the full health. It doesn't take to the next turn. Not like the Awakened one. It takes a turn for it to transform. I probably want Reflect back on top. But I'm gonna play Cosmic Indifference and Photon Cut. So it doesn't matter what I put back on top. It will draw 2 cards. There we go. Put Reflect back on top, and then... that doesn't actually do anything, because we haven't stacked any vulnerable and a weakness yet. Let's generate stars. Let's apply our weakness and vulnerable and play the Reflect, and then we can prolong that block into the next turn. Always play Shining Star, and it is running away again. It's making that door again. I can play... I should have played the Knockout Blow. Well, I should have really have played Knockout Blow on the door when it is dying. Yep, it turns into the door again. You only have a few turns to deal... Wait. I can use this phase to accumulate my stars, and then in the other phase I can just use all my stars on that guy. But that wouldn't be very, like, sustainable. I'd be spending all my stars. Reflect. Cloak of Stars. Right, we can use that. We can use Knockout Blow to kill this guy. That way. I would like more block, please. Thank you very much. That way, I can basically use this as a... what would you call it? A star generation phase. That would work. Right, next turn I'm gonna kill it. Oh, I forgot to block, haven't I? And then it will summon the door guy, the door maker. With the door maker, ideally, I would like to apply Long and Weak, and then play my Stardust when it is the right time. Okay, you die now. And then I can play that. We got 20 stars. And the Doormaker wakes up. Let's say Venerate, Meteor Shower again, Particle Wall, Particle Wall, Particle Wall again. Actually, I could have played Coco Star at least once. We can do 90... Oh, this is more than 90. That hurts, right? Supposed to. 33. The thing is, we have spent all our stars. We need to regen our stars now. And the door guy is back. Luckily, we don't have to defend much this time. Let's see. We do want to play one block. We don't need this one, I think. Oh, shoot. I forgot to play... Alright, let's just drink this potion. Block a bit more. Because we need it. We need every bit of health that we can get. And I feel like we're dead. I might try this one more again, like one more time, to see how far I can sustain. Yeah, this is not doing well. Let's try this again. With that particular strategy, use door to generate enough stars. And every time when it comes back, it has 20 more health. Let's play the meteor shower. Stack vulnerable and weak. And we can play venerate. And then we just wait for all our chance to play royal gamble. I do need a little bit more block. I want more stars accumulated this whole phase. And I'm not playing any of those cards. We get our venerate. We get 4 more stars. We play the shining strike and we try to block as much as we can. We don't play stardust. Shining strike. Photon cut. Let's see, we don't have the energy to play the knockout blow, but soon we can kill it. Let's just play the Cloak of Stars and Shining Strike. And we can keep the Master Strat. That's a much better strategy. And now we can get a ton of stars. Let's see, if I can do Photon Cut, we can put Venerate back on top. Yes, it's me again. Let's play Glitter Stream. And play Meteor, Shower, and Know That Place. Play Venerate. Alright. Now it's doing 30. I can do Reflect. And Cosmic Indifference. Would it turn back? It is turning back into the door. It is turning back into the door, then... we want to use that phase to generate stars. So I'm going to play my Stardust now. Didn't have to play the blocks. Well, no, I still need to play the blocks. That made sense. Yep. Okay. It came back the door. Let's see. We can generate stars. We can draw more cards. Probably want to play the defend. Doesn't matter. I'm playing the master strat. Taking 6. That's fine. Let's start the star generation. Let's play Reflect. Before we play Reflect, let's play Shining. I said I want to play Shining. Yes, the Shining. Taking 4. It's not that easy to accumulate stars, is it? Can I kill? Cannot. And let's drink a block potion. And I might as well drink the Swift potion since I still have the energy to spend. I'm gonna play a Venerate to stock up on my stars. I'm hoping to draw my knockout blow next turn. Kill, nice. Hopefully we can get back our Stardust quickly. Yes, I'm still here. How wonderful is that? I can put that back onto the top of the draw pile. And that's almost full block. I'm okay to take 5 here, so I can save some stars. I'm gonna play Reflect, Bird Swoop. Play the Cosmic Indifference, put the Bird Swoop back on top. Or maybe the Reflect back on top, actually, and play the Prolong. We might be able to get through this. We might be able to. Yep, we definitely need the Reflect. Actually, I don't have to play the Reflect. I can just save the stars. But what I can do is play the Shining Strike. Play the Shining Strike, play the Reflect, and then play the Particle Wall. Hit me. Yeah, you feel that? Ow. I really wish that I could use this to kill it. I think I can. And the way I can is by drinking the energy potion, play the Venerate, and play that. And then we're almost there to kill the Doormaker. Yes, it is me. And it came with the stats. I haven't figured out, like, how does the Doormaker keep the stats? Is it from his last transformation? Anyway, let's see. We can play Reflect. We can play Cloak of Stars, and we just have a bit more stars to work with. And I think you're dying. You're dying very quickly. Oh, okay. That kind of changes the plan. Birds, do the final deal, please. Hey, we made it. Well, we saved Scum and made it. This is the first time I made all the way here with, what's his name? The Regent. I am really happy about it. I will teach you some manners. Ow. Oh my god, that noise was horrifying. You dealt 1240 damage at the Architect, but it wasn't enough. You have dealt a total of 4900 damage to the Architect. The architect still stands despite taking 9 billion damage from all who have faced him. And we have some more unlocks. Nice. Alright, let's see. Chapter 6, Traitors. One of the many ancients, Niao, grew jealous of the awe-inspiring will of the architect. She confided with a like-minded sibling, and together they created a most potent concoction, the Blight. Ooh, 3 new colorless cards. Rend, like Send, but with an R. Deal 15 damage, deal 5 additional damage for each unique buff on the enemy. Huh. This reminds me of that power, that colorless power, where every time you add debuff, the enemies will get 5 damage. Beat down. Play 3 rendered attacks from your discard pile. Oh, this is pretty good. Costs a lot, though. Prowess. Gain 1 strength and gain 1 dexterity for 1 energy. And we have more over on this side. 3 more, actually. The Grand Strategy, the Regent. Defeat me, the Regent of Stars, does not know defeat. The strange man at the top of this tower must be defeated by me and only me. The Regent devises a royally brilliant plan to become stronger. To immortalize this, it is etched into nearby stone. Try harder. Alright, we'll try harder. Star Potion, nice. Cosmic Concussion, add 3 upgraded colorless cards into your hand. I think other than playing with stars, he also has the Blade, where you can sort of play into a specific build, and also he can create colorless cards. I haven't tried that. King's Courage, Forge 15. There we go, the Solvent Blade. Maybe next time I'll try that. The Regent must keep going. His Majesty may now access Ascensions when starting a round. Alright. Darv, Tales from the Spire. I love this placeholder. It almost looked like children's drawings. Spires reopened, eh? More treasures for my collection. Darv smelled riches in the air and entered the spire on his trusty steed. So we're getting new NPCs. And it's a new ancient, the Hoarder, will now show up in your future rounds. I have seen, what's that NPC? They're always offering us like stuff in Slay the Spire 1. And he got old in Slay the Spire 2. A being of immense power exercises his majesty of form and space once a day, shifting the very nature of the spire. Oh, this is the randomized, like the daily challenge, right? That's cool. Huh. Wait a minute. Does that mean... I haven't conquered Act 3 bosses on the Necrobinder or the defect yet. Maybe next time. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.